Hundreds of people are finding new jobs in Irving.
I didn't think we were going to have anything like this. That's what a lot of people were excited about.
Find out which company is hiring and get a look at the multi-million-dollar improvements at its new Irving Center.
So they've tried many times. They're taking advantage of the elderly.
Police have a warning about criminals who might ask to be let into your home. Find out how to protect yourself.
It's a fun sport, but it can be violent.
Determined athletes are not letting physical challenges stop them from sports. Meet some of those participating in a local tournament. Plus, a storm-damaged park is getting a lot of help in restoration, a preview of Pet Palooza, and the upgraded trail just completed. This is City Source. Irving police are reaching out to Hispanic residents to answer their questions. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. That story is coming up later, but first, United Healthcare is bringing more than 500 jobs to Irving. Some people transferred in, others have already been hired, and many more are expected to be hired this year. They will be working in a building renovated and full of features we got to check out during a special tour.
Let's officially open the Irving facility.
It's a new customer service center for United Healthcare. Some employees brought their family members to check out all that is new during this open house at the building on Regent Boulevard in Irving.
What's up, buddy?
So tell me what this space is going to be used for.
The advocates that serve our members will occupy these workstations.
You can see they are empty now, but United Healthcare is looking to hire more than 150 people this year.
These desks will be filled with our advocates, and our advocates are those compassionate individuals that are at the other end of the phone when one of our members calls with a need. Overall, there are more than 500 new jobs for Irving. Some transferred from another United Healthcare campus in North Texas.
I really enjoy working here.
Angelica Alfaro was among the first to take a job in this building. She showed us what a shift is like in her work area as she takes calls.
They're like back to back to back. Yeah, so it gets pretty busy.
This Irving call center is for United's Medicaid and Medicare Advantage customers.
And that growth in the Medicare Advantage space has been captured in large part by us here at United Healthcare, and we're going to serve many of those members from right here in Irving.
It's a job that is quite demanding. Average age of the seniors that we service is between 75 and 80. And therefore their needs are great.
This business isn't easy, and so when we look for a facility, we're going to look for a location and a market where we can secure the best possible talent, and we can find that here.
The Irving market gives us an opportunity to attract talent really from different parts of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
Hello. Welcome to our fitness area.
Recognizing the job can be stressful. The company says it put $5 million worth of improvements into this building.
Here we added an employee decompression space, and we wanted to give employees an opportunity to, where they have breaks or lunches, they can step away and spend some time and really relax.
Some of the ideas for the new customer service center came from employees.
One of my favorites is the fact that these are workstations that will, with the touch of a button, go up or go down.
That can be helpful when the calls get long.
Whether it's in a 2-minute conversation or a 2-hour conversation, they can stand and stretch their legs, or they can sit down, whatever position is most comfortable.
Angelica Alfaro likes that feature, and she took another idea to management.
I love being outside. I asked him, I was like, can we put furniture outside? And he's like, yeah.
So out here we have our outdoor picnic area.
I was like, hey, I saw they put the furniture out there. I was like, that's so cool. So it was pretty big that they would actually do that.
Alfaro believes there's a bigger benefit to working here.
I really do like talking to people, and I enjoy talking to the members on the line and helping them out and knowing that I made their day. Because that's what they tell you whenever you are able to help them out and fix a problem. They're like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And that makes me feel good.
As the company expands its workforce in Irving, reps hope more people will bring the skills it takes to make a difference.
We're looking for compassionate, patient, and hardworking individuals who will do whatever it takes to satisfy the members that we have the privilege of serving.
We've got a real purpose to what we're doing here.
United believes a qualified workforce and renovated digs will drive further success.
I think we've got the right formula, the right mix of all of that here in Irving.
We checked, and United Healthcare did not receive any incentives from the city to bring those jobs here. Seems they simply liked the location. Here's the website to check with details of available positions. It's careers.unitedhealthgroup.com. Again, more than 150 people are expected to be hired in the coming months. The city of Irving will be getting a new mayor. Current Mayor Beth Van Dyne is not seeking re-election. Here are the candidates that did file for the May election and the order they will appear on the ballot. That order is determined by drawing. For mayor, it's doctoral student and consultant Elvia Espino, Rick Stouffer, who lists his occupation as retired, and J.C. Gonzalez, who is in finance and banking. One note here, you may have seen previous lists with David Pfaff mentioned, but he is withdrawn from the race. In single-member District Place 3, incumbent Dennis Webb is running unopposed. He is a pastor. In single-member District Place 5, J. Oscar Ward is seeking another term. He lists his occupation as retired. Also on the ballot, business owner Abdel El Hassan. Here are some dates to keep in mind. Early voting runs April 24th through May 2nd. Election day is May 6th. The city secretary's office can answer election questions. That number is 972-721-2493. In today's Crime Fighters, a reminder about bad guys who may come to your door posing as city employees. This is surveillance video shared by the Arlington Police Department, and Irving police believe the same people shown here may be responsible for similar crimes in Irving. Officer James McClellan explains how it works.
They're knocking on doors and they're posing as water department employees. They're wearing a lanyard with some type of ID, they're carrying a handheld radio in most cases, and they're claiming that something to do with the water system has been affected and that they need to come inside the home and they need to check the water inside the home. The story slightly changes from case to case, but in any event, once they get inside the house, then of course one of the suspects will distract the homeowner and the other one will then go through the house to steal property.
Keep in mind that Irving Water Utilities employees will always be in uniform. This is video of legitimate work. Employees almost never need to get inside your home. Police say it is always important to know who is at your door and not be shy about asking questions.
Residents need to know that they should not be uncomfortable with telling someone no. If somebody comes to their door for whatever reason and rings the doorbell and is asking something of them, if they're in any way uncomfortable, then don't worry about offending somebody and telling them no, that you can't talk to them at that moment in time. Don't be afraid to not open the door. It's perfectly okay to talk to somebody through a closed and locked door and just tell them that they're busy and that they can't talk to them right now. And again, if it rises to the level that they really think it's something suspicious versus just an unwanted salesperson, then call 911 immediately. Use locks, use peepholes, practice good common sense.
Officers say the criminals target the elderly, so they want people to spread the word to neighbors or loved ones who might be vulnerable.
I think it's important to spread that message that these scams are going around. I think it's also important that people call us or call the water department to report that maybe somebody has come to the door in that capacity, because through this we've learned that there are many more unsuccessful attempts than there were successful attempts, and so they've tried many times.
In urgent cases, call 911. Otherwise, if you have information, call 972-273-1010 or email ipdcrimetips@cityofirving.org. Also, follow the safety tips, and that's how you can be a City Source crime fighter. Irving police say they are hearing a lot of questions from the Hispanic community. Some people feel uncertainty following the presidential election. Irving officers hold regular outreach programs to help provide answers and build relationships. We were at the most recent event called Juntos.
We're having the Irving Police Department with us today.
It was important for us to be here today.
Juntos con Irving means together with Irving. It's a Spanish word for together, and that's something that's a program that's part of the Irving Police Department.
Here in Irving, we have a very large Hispanic population. We knew that it was important to have some sort of gathering to answer some questions and give some people information on what they can truly expect from their police department.
Right now, especially with the current climate, there's a lot of rumors going around, and we thought it was important to bring them over and speak to the crowd.
Having a good working relationship between the community and the police department just leads to safer communities and a better city.
We want to make it a family event, so we did bring in clowns, and we have free face painting, a free magic show, and free cotton candy, so that's good for the kids. And we're also having the Irving Fire Department later on today, and they're going to do a show and tell with their fire engine and the fire truck.
The main thing I hope they get out of it is a free t-shirt. We got some giveaways back there, but no, all kidding aside, I hope they leave here with an understanding that the police department is still here for you. We're here to serve you, we're here to protect you. It doesn't matter what country you're from, we're here to help everybody equally.
And we just want to make, especially with the Hispanic community right now, we want to make it to where the Irving Police isn't seen as something that is scary to them. Everybody's here to help, and we just want to bring them together.
We want people to feel safe in Irving, and we want them to stay involved in their community.
We look forward to doing more stuff like this in the future. I think it's just bringing in the community together.
Irving Police also plan outreach at the city's Cinco de Mayo celebration. Reconstruction is complete on the Sam Houston section of the northern Campion Trail, and it is open for people looking for a place to walk, run, or bike. The Irving Parks Department says there is still some minor cleanup to do, but the trail is safe to use. That section of the trail had to be completely rebuilt after floods washed it out in 2015. In fact, the vast majority of the Campion Trail is already reopened for people to enjoy.
The flood damage was extensive. It's easy for people to forget that we were underwater in some parts of the trail for almost a year. And so it's still wreaked some havoc, but hard work and dedication has gotten us to this point, and that's what's going to bring us to the finish line, and we'll be up and running and fully functional before you know it.
Here is one area that is still in bad shape. Check out this video we got beyond the barricades. This was the canoe launch at T.W. Richardson Grove Park. The city is considering several ideas of what to do next with that site. The canoe launch could end up getting moved to another section of the trail that is less prone to flooding. T.W. Richardson Grove Park not only sustained damage in those floods, but also strong winds that came after that. Now some volunteers representing cities across the state are on the scene to help out.
We're in Irving here with the Texas Recreation and Park Society. It's our annual conference.
One of the groups affiliated with TRAPS is Mills.
The Minority and Leisure Services group came out and we'll be planting trees just to restore this park.
These people are from all over the state. It shows the partnership that goes on in Parks and Recreation.
Partnering with Ray Serta and Joe Moses, seeing the needs of the urban community. This was a park that was heavily damaged by floods.
We also have some that was recently damaged with the windstorms and all of that as well.
Pretty much uprooted trees, broke branches.
All of them work in parks, but not all of them are planting trees every day, right?
Correct. We have a lot of people in Mills that are recreation professionals, so that gives them an opportunity to cross-train as well.
It is very much a change in pace for me.
They get a new appreciation for what park maintenance does every day.
I hope they got all the tips.
The instructor, Carlos, was good. So I think I have enough notes to work it out.
And it's interesting to learn how to really look out to make sure that you take care of that tree, that it won't die.
It's always good to get extra hands in here to come on in and work on these projects. This is how you build a community, hand in hand together. So it's great, and it's also going to be a fun afternoon.
Oh, it's great to help out. This is what our profession is all about, helping people, serving others. And so anytime we go to a whole city, we want to keep that momentum and serving.
It feels good because I actually grew up in Irving, so this is different for me.
We all work hand in hand. We all have the same common goal to work in recreation, or work in parks, or work in lakes and the trails and everything. So it feels good.
Good to see that, and that was among the first events for that statewide parks conference Irving is hosting. We'll have a lot more coverage next time, including some competitions we can bet you have never seen before. Now to our focus on construction and infrastructure projects called Investing in Our Future. A new trail is now in place at Sunrise Park. We were there as crews finished up the paving. The City of Irving's capital improvement team says this project came about because of resident requests and clear need.
We're actually replacing a really old asphalt trail. Originally the park had what we call red dog cinder, which is kind of a reddish looking dirt, but it's actually a small rock trail. And the trail was expanded about 15 years ago with asphalt. Well, that asphalt has about a 10-year life, so it's falling apart.
You can see the new trail is concrete, so it will last longer. It runs under a mile, and the city says it will get a lot of use, especially with the addition of other new attractions at the park.
And we are going to have 3 workout stations along the trail where you'll have 3 pieces of equipment that do various upper body, lower body, and then some aerobic fitness.
This work is the latest in a series of upgrades for the park. Many were paid for with federal community development block grant funds. Sunrise Park is located at 1809 East Union Bower Road. Meanwhile, Center Park Recreation Center was the site of an annual Quad Rugby tournament. If you've never seen players in action, there is definitely plenty to see. Check it out.
Right behind me is one of the games of the 8th annual Rise Quad Rugby tournament that we host every year here in Irving, Texas.
We got 6 teams from across the country and Canada.
It's a fun sport, but it can be violent. I love the contact, so it's a cool sport. I really enjoy it.
At moments in time, it'll get really, really crazy. But most of the time, you know, if a team keeps their head on their shoulders and thinks about what they do, then they'll eliminate the mistakes that the craziness causes.
It originally started out as murder ball. Does not get very good publication that way, so that was changed to quad rugby. Quad meaning you have an impairment in all 4 limbs, and you come out and you play in a different type of chair versus your everyday chair. Use your ability to try to get the ball across the court.
It's very physical. I think a lot of people think of wheelchair sports and they go, oh, that's not as hard as able-bodied sports or anything like that, but it's definitely just as hard and just as competitive.
It's a very fun sport, but there's a lot of strategy that they do not see.
It's more than just a game. It's learning from your peers. You're with a bunch of quads that have been doing this, living their life for many, many years, and you learn things, and that's the most important part of it. I broke my neck, be 18 years next week in a rodeo. I was riding bucking horses up in North Dakota. I rode all over the upper Midwest, pro shows in college, and just fell off like a fat kid that day and landed on the back of my neck and broke it. I played rugby in college before I got hurt, and so I just like physical abuse, I guess.
Rise is a nonprofit organization based out of Dallas in the Metroplex area. We are very involved with the community, so as long as you're out there getting active, come join us.
The people are so kind, and it kind of empowers you to get up and do things. I'm really thankful for the organization.
Yeah, and Rise Adaptive Sports offers many other programs for athletes with physical challenges. They include kayaking, soccer, water skiing, hand cycling, and more. Learn more at riseadaptivesports.org. The city's aquatics program for children with special needs is back for another season. It's called Aquastars and gives the young people a chance to enjoy the water with their caregivers. For now, it's at the Heritage Aquatic Center, and it's expected to move outdoors to the West Irving Aquatic Center in the summer. Both pools have features to make them accessible to people who might have mobility challenges, and lifeguards will be there to keep close watch. Here are some of the upcoming dates for Aquastars. It starts at 11:30 a.m. on those days. Aquastars cost $1.
Say hi! Say hi to the camera!
Another event is all about your four-legged friends. Pet Palooza celebrates the anniversary of the Animal Care Campus. Vendors, entertainers, and more come out to join the celebration. Free child ID kits, free pet microchips, low-cost vaccinations, and $5 pet adoptions are among the other attractions. Pet Palooza is Saturday, April 1st from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Animal Care Campus. It has limited parking, so organizers are offering shuttles from Sanmar Distribution right around the corner at 4701 Northview Drive. The event is free. And with that, it's time for our Pets of the Week. JP Zavala is at the Animal Care Campus.
We're at the Animal Care Campus with Michael Whiteside. And Michael, who's this cutie?
This is my friend that we like to call long-legged Lulu. She's about 2 years old. She's a Chihuahua. She's super friendly, and she does have some really long legs, but she's great. She loves to play and run and cuddle sometimes, so she's going to be a great pet for somebody.
Nah, I'm sure the kids would love Lulu, right? Because she's really active, likes to run around, and like you said, she's really sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, her tail's been going since I picked her up. She's funny, and when she's out in one of the play yards, anybody that walks by, she runs along the fence trying to get their attention. So she's definitely going to make a good pet for any family. She was brought in because her owner was moving. Couldn't take her with them, but she's very friendly with everybody and other pets as well.
All right, Michael, and who's this big, beautiful girl?
This is Shayla. She's only been with us for about a week. She was adopted as a puppy, and then her owner surrendered her because they were having surgery and couldn't care for her. But she's only about 10 months old. She's not very fond of the camera, but I do know that she loves kids, she loves other people, she loves other pets, and she's really, really a friendly, outgoing girl. She is an Old English Bulldog mix, and you can definitely see that in that cute face if she'll actually show it for you. Look, show them your face. See?
Smile.
There you go. Good job. She's super friendly and super happy. Looks like she's just not real sure about the whole camera thing, but that's okay. She doesn't have to be a TV dog. She just needs to be a family dog.
Yeah, she really is beautiful, beautiful dog.
Yeah, and she's really soft and playful and friendly. Definitely still a puppy, but from what we understand, she is housebroken. So, that's a good thing to look forward to as well. But she's real sweet.
Michael, this is a big, beautiful cat. What's her name?
This is Mia. She's about 8 years old, so she's technically a senior cat, and she was brought to us because her owner was moving, and they couldn't take her with them. But she's a long-haired tabby, very laid back, very chill. She's going to be perfect for somebody who's just looking for companionship around the house. Cats can be very cathartic. They'll lower your blood pressure and just kind of give you that extra little, oomph at home to just kind of wash the cares of the day away. And this one definitely will do that for you.
She seems really like a very relaxing cat, like you said, and very calm, and she's also very sweet.
She's really sweet. She normally will climb into your lap. She has a great purr, and she loves to do her little making biscuits thing with her paws. So she's going to make somebody a fantastic pet.
All right, thank you, Michael. And back to you, Thomas.
All right, JP, thank you. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen. Next time on City Source, we'll have a lot more on that statewide parks conference that is bringing unusual competitions, fireworks, and a lot more to the city of Irving. Also, this fun event returns to the Irving Convention Center. It's the robotics competition called FIRST. We are checking out all the fun and hearing from some of the students participating. Email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. We may read some of your messages here on the show, or you can always comment on our videos at youtube.com/thecityofirving. And how about subscribing to our channel while you're there? And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more from the recently reopened section of the Northern Campion Trail. Thanks to everyone who is a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.